We have new details tonight on a deadly shooting that led to a standoff in Oak Park.
Yeah, today prosecutors say the suspect, 47-year-old Willie King, was already in jail before the shooting, but was released under a mental health diversion program.
That suspect was in court today. ABC 10's Gabriel Porras joins us live right now. Gabriel, what is the latest?
Yeah, Chris and Laura, the man accused in last week's homicide appeared in front of a judge here in Sacramento County today. Now, because he is facing that murder charge, he is no longer eligible under that same mental health diversion program. But the prosecutors say that this should have never even happened in the first place.
Page 26, King.
In an orange jumpsuit at Sacramento County Court, 47-year-old Willie King heard the charges.
Now wanted to charge of murder.
Prosecutors say the murder happened in Sacramento on March 12th.
There was a man who was simply fixing a fence, and the defendant drove by in his car, got out of it, mumbled something to the victim, and shot him in cold blood.
The Sacramento County District Attorney alleges King pulled the trigger and says that before the shooting and the eventual standoff, a judge had released him from jail.
He had 3 prior strikes. The first strike was a burglary, the second one was a residential burglary, and the third was a burglary as well. But his most recent charge, most serious charge, was that he was in custody in the jail and he punched and assaulted a sheriff's deputy. And we charged him with that crime. And because he applied and received for mental health diversion over my office's objection, he was able to get out of custody.
The law that created California's mental health diversion program has been on the books since 2018.
It allows anybody who's in custody for charges like attempted murder, assault, a drive-by shooting, a robbery to get out of custody. And all that person needs is a doctor's note that says that they're suffering from ADHD or depression or caffeine addiction. And then basically, they get out of custody to get treatment.
The DA says in order to fight it, prosecutors have to prove that the suspect is going to commit a rape, murder, or child molestation in the future.
It's nearly impossible. At the end of the day, it requires me to be Nostradamus, to be a fortune teller. And how am I supposed to do that? And so our hands are tied behind our back trying to ensure public safety. This particular law is running rampant in our justice system and is really a threat to public safety, just like Willie King was.
King is now back in jail, but another man's life is now lost.
Sadly, tragically, we now have somebody that has died as a result of this law that simply needs to be changed.
And the DA hopes that change comes through AB 46. It just passed a committee actually a few days ago in the state Senate. It's now in a different committee. It would give judges more discretion when it comes to those mental health diversions. As for today's case, the judge set no bail and did set a future court date for April 8th. Live in Sacramento, Gabriel Porras, ABC 10.
All right, this is a story we will continue to follow closely. Gabriel, keep us posted as you learn more. Thank you for that update.